Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians chapter 3, verse 23. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful lessons on faith and work in the Bible, the story of Joseph. Joseph's journey reveals that even when we're in roles we never imagined, God is preparing us for something bigger, if we choose to work with integrity and self-control. What if your current role, even if it feels small, is training for something beyond your dreams? Let's explore this idea through Joseph's incredible life story and see how faith can transform our work and lead us toward God's ultimate purpose for us. Picture this. Joseph was a young man, gifted with dreams and a vision from God, but his life took a turn that would discourage most of us. Betrayed by his own brothers, sold into slavery, and sent far from home, Joseph found himself as a servant in Egypt. Imagine feeling completely abandoned yet holding on to faith. But Joseph's story is more than just survival. It's about how his faith prepared him for his destiny. Sometimes, God puts us in situations to teach us crucial skills for future roles we can't yet see. Joseph was entrusted with everything in Potiphar's household. He could have become bitter or angry, feeling he deserved more. But Joseph worked diligently, seeing his work as a way to honor God. Then came the real test of his self-control. Potiphar's wife attempted to seduce him. Despite the temptation, Joseph chose to honor God over momentary pleasure. Imagine the strength it took to say no in that moment. In Genesis chapter 39, verse 9, he said, "How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" In today's workplace, temptations and shortcuts often seem like easy ways to get ahead. Gossip, dishonesty, and unethical choices can present themselves as pathways to success. But Joseph's self-control teaches us something profound. Success rooted in faith and integrity is lasting. In the end, his decision to act with integrity cost him his job. He was thrown into prison on false accusations. Yet, even in prison, Joseph worked faithfully, and God elevated him again. Part 3. The promotion beyond Potiphar's house. God's bigger plan. Joseph's story reminds us that faithfulness in small things prepares us for bigger roles. As he managed Potiphar's house, God was equipping him with skills he'd later use to manage the entire nation of Egypt. Joseph had no idea that every skill he learned in Potiphar's house would be needed when he became Pharaoh's right-hand man, a role that saved countless lives. Consider Sarah, a woman I know who spent years working as an admin in a small business. She had big dreams, but felt trapped in her role, doing mundane tasks. Yet, like Joseph, she gave her best. Eventually, her hard work and reliability caught the attention of a larger company's CEO. She was offered a top role in a major firm, bringing everything she'd learned into a job that impacted people globally. Like Joseph, Sarah realized that God had been preparing her through every small task. Part 4. Faith at the workplace. Turning problems into opportunities. So, what's the takeaway here? Many of us face difficult situations at work, a tough boss, an unfulfilling role, or temptations to compromise our integrity. Joseph's life shows us that God is often using these moments to refine us and prepare us for more. What if we saw our challenges as opportunities to practice self-control, discipline, and faith? Problem: feeling stuck in a role, undervalued or tempted by unethical shortcuts. Solution: see your work as a gift to God, not just your employer. Approach every task as a chance to build skills for future roles. Practice integrity, even when no one's watching, because God might be preparing you for something you can't yet see. Part 5. Call to action. Engage with the audience. So here's the challenge. Let's bring our faith into our work, just like Joseph. Let's strive to do everything with integrity and self-control, seeing each day as part of God's bigger plan for us. Comment below. What area of your work do you find hardest to bring your faith into? How can Joseph's story inspire us to hold on to our integrity no matter the cost? If Joseph could trust God through slavery and imprisonment, we can trust him in our roles, however small they may feel. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on faith at the workplace. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that God has a purpose for every job, every moment. Remember, friends, faithfulness in little leads to greatness in God's time. See you next time on Faith at the Workplace.